Hello, welcome to a pick a card reading. This reading is a love reading. What would Spirit like you to know about this connection? So I have group 1 on the left, group 2 in the middle, 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using, and there's a link to my Facebook page. So if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can contact me on there. I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey there, group 1. And welcome to your reading. If you chose the Selenite Heart, then this one is for you. This reading is, as the title says, what does Spirit want you to know about this connection? So we're going to jump straight in. I do feel like this is some pretty intense times for you in this connection here. We have, first of all, the Ten of Swords, Ruin, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's very clear that this connection has been through its fair share of trials. I do feel like this is a long-standing connection, something that's been in your life for a very long time, potentially a marriage. And I feel like you may have had just a lot of ups and downs. Maybe you feel like more than the traditional couple, perhaps, just a lot of trials. You may have actually recently broken up and come back together with the Wheel of Fortune. I can see there's some massive changes, or saving the relationship is in question at this time is kind of how I'm feeling from it. But you both want to give it a go, and you can see that a new season is upon you. And as we over the world shift at this time of year into a new season, whether it's warming up for you or cooling down, those changes are happening on the more subtle levels as well, personally, and we feel it all, right? So there's a huge cycle change going on here. I feel like it's been really in doubt if this connection could have been saved from what's happened. It may be that you've on and off again, that could have been a pattern for you, and this is the time to come back together. The energy that you are in is the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of fear for you about if this connection will get past this, if we can move through the issues that we've been having here and actually fall into an unconditional level of love that would be required to move through this. I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that is needed here in this connection, and a lot of self-love is needed, and I feel like you realize that because the Ace of Cups is here, and with the Nine of Swords you might be worried that coming back into this connection is not self-loving to you, or that you wouldn't be honoring or taking care of yourself if you did. Like, there's a lot of questions around it, if you can do this or not, or if it's the right thing to do. You both want to. Your desire for the connection is the Three of Cups. You want to come back together. There's just some sort of anxiety around it, how it's going to go. Like, there's a real sense of not knowing the outcome here, what's going to happen. And so there's a lot of fear around that too. With the Three of Cups though, the desire for the connection is to come together, to celebrate, to have a good time. And I hear, when I saw that card, for some of you, it's to go back to that time when things were a lot more free and fun and less serious. Just there's a real desire to just, before any of the chaos happened, to just go back to that sweet spot. Like, I do feel someone out there is feeling that way. Maybe not everybody, but yeah, there's this real, you want more abundance in the connection. You're wanting more genuine love and understanding and compassion. So that's your energy. Your person's energy is the Death card and rebirth. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles is their desire for the connection. So they want a fresh start with you. They want things to be different this time. The Death card, rebirth, as it says on the bottom, death, rebirth. A Wheel of Fortune here as well does show that they want to put in the effort. They want to speak the truth to you if they haven't already. I do feel like the truth is all out on the table at this point. I feel like all the information is there. It's just a matter of moving through that information and trying to come back together and maybe start again, or have some sort of growth in this connection with the Ace of Pentacles. Your person really wants to keep trying and make it work. And I feel like as well there's a knowing perhaps on your person's side, or both, that things can't be done the same way at this time. Things need to be done differently this time, and also that especially for those that are in a marriage connection that is really strained at the moment, doing the mundane life things at the moment is, got to happen. Yeah, we've got responsibilities, but I feel like we've got to break the energy and do something a little different, and maybe just let the material things just fall away for a minute, so you can tend to nurture the mental anxieties in each other and the emotional pains. I feel like more energy needs to be invested into the subtle realms of the connection rather than the physical, tangible stuff. I just feel like there's a real need to be a little bit more present with each other, and really feel and allow this moment to be and happen and move through it together rather than trying to force action. What I'm saying is I feel like a feminine approach is needed here. We're needing to flow with it rather than try and make things happen and trying to see what the outcome is or to direct it in a certain way. We've sort of just got to let it be whatever it wants to be right now, is what I'm feeling. I feel like the energy, we need to be more in tune with the energy than the physical. What would help at this time? The Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. You've invested a lot of energy and a lot of time, a lot of money, perhaps a lot of your resources, everything into this connection. And the fear of failure will get in your way. Actually, I skipped the blocks, but we'll go back to that next, that's fine. The Lovers is what you need to know, I suppose. This is a very beautiful union. It is, and it forces you to learn a lot about each other, a lot about the wholeness of your being. It does not deny your shadow, this connection. It does not deny their shadow. It's a very real thing, and you're with this person as a whole and in all of their glory. I feel like there needs to be a shift in investment again. I'm just like, maybe it's counseling or getting some assistance from the outside, or some sort of healing modalities done together, or whatever it is that calls to you. There's definitely a decision to be made here to truly invest in this connection. And when things are at question, whether we can get past something or, coming back together, can we make it work this time, that to give it a shot, basically, to give it a go and try something new. The blocks that I skipped just before was the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So this is really heavy to move through this situation. There could be so much other things in life as well that you're having to deal with while showing up for this massive change that's happening in your connection. The block as well, walking away from what doesn't serve you. Maybe you're having a lot of trouble walking away. That's why we've got this Wheel of Fortune. We're coming back together to try and work it out. But just so... I feel like what's happened is just so painful particularly for both people, but particularly one person, that it's hard to move through this. And I feel like it's maybe 4 seasons in one day for someone here, where sometimes you feel like you can do this and other times it's absolutely not, like it just feels impossible. But what you need to know is that this is absolutely teaching you a great deal about yourself, your shadow and your light, your wholeness, and to not give up on this connection is what I'm feeling. At least at this time, while you move through this, don't run away from this experience, because there's so much to be learned here. And the potential outcome for you is the Fool, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So we may have children involved here. This is family and reunion energies. It's definitely, you guys have a pretty huge contract together, right? When you see this card, the Wheel of Fortune, all of this stuff, the Lovers, the fact that you've been drawn back in together, the Death card is here. It calls you to grow. It calls you to be reborn time and time again. It calls you to face those things you just didn't want to, perhaps. The Princess of Pentacles is absolutely a new manifestation, the Fool. So this is taking you into territory you may have not been before in a relationship or in this connection. It's definitely uncharted territory at this point, and it's an opportunity for you to grow and learn with the Princess of Pentacles. To go with the flow of things and allow it to unfold naturally as well. We've got Six of Cups, which is pleasure as well. So there could be so much joy in coming back together. You've got the Three of Cups. They have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a real desire to be together and work together. But you're both not denying that there's obviously some challenges here too that can absolutely be moved through. The underlying energy of this reading was the Two of Pentacles, which is change, like I said before, there could be a lot of other things going on in life too for both of you that call on you, and so it's really hard to navigate and make everything sort of run smoothly. But there's a lot of changes here, and perhaps a big decision to be made for the redirection of this connection. Okay, so we have a couple of oracle cards now. Lover's Oracle. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And that's bringing me back to that Lover's card, where we are accepting the total experience with a person and not having control of their actions, their thoughts and their desires, but really actually witnessing them for who they are, and obviously the same for yourself, to be absolutely all that you are in this moment naturally. But yeah, there's a real need for clearing and grounding and centering so that you can step back. You may need more time, a bit of self-love before you can come back into this union fully, because there is some resentment here for what's happened. We have Warrior Goddess Archetype. By the way, these oracle cards are for who's listening. I've just pulled them for the one side because it's Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? I'm able to hold strong to my own intuition in the face of many confusing and varied voices around me. I know who I am and what I believe in and what I stand for. Warrior Goddess Archetype affirmation, that was. So absolutely, there could be a lot of different voices, especially if this is a challenging connection and we've got potentially friends around us that are saying, you know, you should do this, you should do that, because they're basing it on what they would like for you, and it probably is coming from a place of love, but it's not always the best advice for you. So you absolutely do need to follow your own intuition and what you want to do in any given moment in regards to this connection and any connection. And I guess as well, not to hold any, anything tense between any friends that may direct you in a way that you don't resonate with. It's just their ideal of what they would like for you, right? And that's why we say it, why they say it. So we also have believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't see the results yet. And this is similar with this one. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from my true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. So this is really about trusting that even if you can't see how things are going to unfold in your journey, absolutely trust. You don't need to hold on to control or make it be any way than it is, and just move through this and trusting that this is for the best. You are learning. You are growing. In all of this darkness, it is serving you. But there's also so much beauty and light in this connection as well. So it really is a whole experience for you, right, Group 1? I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to leave it there. And I look forward to reading for you again soon. Bye. Hey there, Group 2. Welcome to your reading if you chose the Carnelian Heart. This one's for you. So, very interesting reading, Group 2. I had to pull a bunch of extra clarifiers on every group because it just looks like, whoa. Okay, so I feel like with this connection, this is what Spirit wants you to know about this connection. So where it's at right now, we've got the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and a clarifying Eight of Wands shift. So there's a lot of cards here that talk about travel and movement. So you may be at a distance from this person. And a lot of the cards here do show that you could be separated from this person. They could be living in a different part of the world, or just like literally having a different life, a whole different world to you. And I do feel like there is this sort of waiting for reunion. I can see that there's a lot of beautiful gestures and that you both perhaps want to make to each other when you do get to come together. I see this one person giving flowers, and so there may be gift giving and sort of waiting to be able to do that, waiting to be able to come together. And air travel is indicated here with the Eight of Wands. There is definitely shift and change and movement forward happening in this connection. So I do feel like, this may be an early stages connection, or you may have known each other for a long time, but just haven't come together properly yet. That could be the case. If none of this is resonating with you, you might need to pick a different group, but I do feel like this group is two people that haven't fully formed a relationship yet. There's a connection there, yes, but not a traditional or whatever you're going for. That I don't feel has been established yet. There's a lot of communication due to come in for this connection with Mercury indicated here, where the connection's at. So there probably is already a lot of extra communication happening than there has been in the recent past. Maybe it's been quiet and it's come back alive potentially, and sort of waiting to get to spend some time together, I think. So your feelings, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card. The way these cards sit on the table, your back is faced to the connection. So you have got your own life, that's what I feel. You've got your own life going on. You've got a lot of things you need to tend to and do. I feel like you're creating something at the moment. There's a lot of new ideas coming around for you. There's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of change in your life. We've got Judgment and Justice here. So if you two are in other connections, there could be divorce settlements and things happening. That could be for you, both sides of this potentially, but maybe more for who's listening. With the Justice card there. We've got a indication as well that when you come together with this person, if there's been a separation and you're getting the chance to come back together and talk, you're wanting the conversation to be more revealing. You're wanting a lot more clarity. The confirmation card for you is Genesis, Two of Wands, Mars. So you're wanting to know the direction that this connection's heading. You're wanting to get clarity on that. You're wanting truth spoken, and you're just wanting to be super honest with yourself and with everything about what's going on here. I feel like you just really want honesty. You want to see things move forward, but you want to know which way they're going. Yeah. Okay, your person, how they're feeling. They have the Judgment card and the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by worry, the Five of Discs. So, yeah. If they are in another committed connection, then this can indicate that they are worried that they don't have, any extra time or what you need to make this connection fair. I feel like there's definitely a lack on their part to contribute to this connection, or maybe there has been in the past and they might be acknowledging that there has been a lack in investment on their behalf. But they would like to come towards you. I'm going to get one more on that. I just see the Prince of Wands when I picked up the deck. So there could be a lot of sexual passion that draws you towards each other, or creative passions, or like there's really energetically quite the buzz between you both, I feel. The devil, exactly. He is feeling that between you both, and that may cause him to feel, sorry, why am I saying him? Okay, whatever. That may cause that person to, really be trying to look at this and wanting to be fair, and I feel like they're worried about their other connection, and if that's the case, if that applies to you, I do feel like that might be the case here. But they do recognize that there's something very strong between you both, with the Judgment and the Devil card. There's something very alluring to this connection. There's something very secretive about this connection too, so it could be that mistress or lover affair type energy going on in this situation. They may struggle with some sort of addiction issues as well. That could be the case for them. They may be trying to come out of that sort of energy. They may be trying to make some more healthy choices for themselves. I'll just leave it. All right. Okay, we're going on to the blocks now. We've got the Universe, which is the World card, and the Ten of Pentacles. So again, another indication that it could be a whole world between you both. Like, the obstacle could be that you haven't completed the cycle of where you're at right now, especially if the person I'm reading for is going through a divorce, or any other sorts of big changes in their life and the structure of their life. Those things need to happen first. And I see there's a lot of shift and change and movement happening. But it's not there yet. I guess it's not time yet is what I mean to say. With these two cards, it doesn't feel like time yet. But it could also be indicating, that there's Ten of Pentacles is something and that was on the other person's side. So it could be that you're far away from them and they have a whole life, maybe they have a marriage, a family, a business that they have built, and that could be an obstacle, obviously, to come together, is that there's a whole tangible life that can't be ignored, right? The confirmation card for that was Introspection, the Moon, and can indicate that there's more to be revealed about this situation. It could be a little it could be quite elusive and hard to understand sometimes, but it's just such an intuitive pull towards each other. There could be secrets surrounding this connection. It could be, like I've said so far, that it may be a secret that you come together. That could be indicated there. Best approach. We have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands. There's too many people involved in this situation, potentially. There's competition here. We have uncertainty with the Ace of Swords reversed, and idleness with the Three of Wands reversed. So yeah, there's a hesitancy to speak on the truth, but you both want the truth. You both want to speak the truth. There's something about this that it's like it can't go forward. There's no at this time, there's no end goal, and you're both wanting to see and know. But with the Five of Swords defeat, it's sort of like I feel like you've been through this cycle perhaps with this person before, and there's an uncertainty if like you can do that again, or how it will be different this time, because I don't feel like it will be different. I feel like it will be the same, whatever happens, and you'll end up walking away from this situation maybe feeling even more uncertain. And because there's lack of movement and there's a lot of defining factors and there's so many moving parts to this situation that it's really hard to gain clarity or any sense of control or direction. The outcome energies were also quite everywhere. We have the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and all this passion in the middle. It talks about, a betrayal and trying to get away with something, or sneaky behavior, or, and then in the middle is this passionate going on. The Five of Wands, again, too many people involved, perhaps. Two of Wands, wanting to know the direction of things. I feel like there's too much up in the air, too much passion and thoughts, and not enough groundedness in this connection to be able to get the outcome that you want at this time. The other card that came out for clarifying that was the King of Wands reversed. The keyword is reckless. So coming together could be reckless towards you or other people or your lives. If you come together in, I guess in that way that sacrifices potentially someone else's connection, or it doesn't feel like it's within your integrity to act that way. You can always come together with a platonic connection and appreciate each other there, but I feel like there's a strong sexual connection here that is hard to avoid, maybe, or at least something that you what do we got? Five of Pentacles in the outcome, clarifying there. Okay, so yeah, what Spirit wants you to know about this connection, that it might not be in your best interest to feed your energy into it to try and make it anything other than what it is, if that makes sense. It can be beautiful and appreciated for what it is. There is a need to let go of the past here as well. An acceptance of the past and how things have gone so far. It's a tricky reading, this one. I hope it makes sense to somebody out there. We have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. We have enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. So yeah, there's a real sense of trying to direct this somewhere, but needing to flow with it. Heart and mind affirmation. My heart is open and my mind is clear. And true manifestations are powered by service and love. So I'll leave those oracles there. I think they speak quite simply but quite beautifully to the guidance for this connection, to yeah, just act within your integrity in regards to this connection. I feel like you are, yeah, wanting to take another path. I'm going to get, actually, while we're here, sorry, my reading cut out there. So you had for desire for the connection was the Hierophant. So you are wanting a deeper commitment with this person, potentially a marriage connection, and it to grow and you to learn together. Your person got the King of Pentacles and the Prince of Swords, probably why I was referring to him as a him earlier in the reading. And that is, I feel, to learn, grow and teach as well together. It's sort of similar energy, but I feel like your person has a lot of knowledge that they can share with you in regards to creative projects and life in general. I feel like there's a real match here as well, King and Queen of Pentacles on either side here. It seems to be that there's a lot of other factors in life at the moment, and that it's either not time yet, because if you were to come together, it would sacrifice other parts of life that haven't been tended to or finished, especially with the universe and the Ten of Pentacles here, that you're both needing to tend to other things before you can come together. There's a lot to be worked out in this connection, so I hope that resonated with somebody. It seemed a little all over the shop. Maybe it is. I'd love to hear from group 2, actually. Yeah, I'll read for you next time. Thanks a lot, group 2. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink love quartz the heart, pink heart, that's the one. So this will be your reading. I got a bunch of extra clarifying cards for this one as well. So what does Spirit want you to know about this connection? We have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Ten of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups. And I do feel like, you know, especially the clarifying card, Four of Swords, respite. This connection is one that is like a guiding light for you through the darker times. I feel like this is a really, really beautiful, loving connection, and sometimes when life is hard, they can be your, they can lift you up, they can make you feel better, they make you laugh. Connecting to their energy nourishes you, and vice versa, I feel. Here, this could be a love reading. It might be a connection reading that isn't intimate as well. I sort of see potential for both, so just sort of pick and choose what resonates with you there. It may be that they're in a separation or a time of quiet at the moment as well. That can be indicated here a few times through the reading, especially with that Four of Swords. It could be needing to take some time out to contemplate what's going on in this connection. There's a sense of indecision about how to move forward, or if you can move forward. There's your person is offering a cup of love up to you, I feel. I do feel the person I'm reading for now may be going through some hard things at the moment, trying to recalibrate their life a little bit. I do feel like, yeah, you may live at a distance, or, you know, work. You know, I feel like you're living two separate lives. That could be the case here. It may not, it may be together, but I definitely see like you're very busy people in your own right and what you're doing with yourselves. So your feelings. We have the Two of Swords and the Chariot, confirmed by the Ten of Wands reversed again. So I did feel that was you, and then it came through that way. So indecision is twice here, but a sense that you need to move forward and make a decision. It's like you've got this push behind you to do something and to act, but you just don't know how to do that, or what to say, or what the outcome may be. Your desire for this connection is the Empress card. So you're wanting to see this connection flourish and grow. You're wanting it to nurture you as well. I feel there could be, you know, if this is an intimate connection, you want to be that person's partner in life, potentially mother to children, if that's not already the case. There's just a real desire for beautiful, nurturing growth in the connection, but really uncertain about how to do that. There could be some massive changes that may have happened, or you just in your own life, you've got so much going on, and I feel like, yeah, this person's a guiding light for you as you navigate those changes and struggles. In their cards, they have the King of Cups, the High Priestess, and those two for now. I didn't go through for group 2, but I will here. We've got the astrological signs are Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, and Taurus. Libra too, maybe, if you see it that way. So anyway, because Cancer card Chariot was on your side and they have the High Priestess, it does talk to a really intuitive connection, feeling each other's feelings and thoughts all the time, really, really connected. Your person has a lot of love for you with that King of Cups. They have a lot of compassion. They love you. They love you, right? They love your guidance and the way you make them feel too. It's definitely reciprocated in that you are a light for each other. You are a source of divine wisdom for each other. Yeah, there's strong Pisces energy in your person. Their desire for the connection was the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Star. So there's so much faith that this connection is a divine one, and there is a lot of hope for where this connection can go, but there's also that uncertainty and potentially the inability to come together properly at this time. That may be the case here as well. We had also clarified Death and the Lovers. So your person sees a huge transition happening within connection, whether it's your personal connections or the one together. So that's Gemini and Scorpio in these cards as well. I didn't count that. Oh, and Virgo's here as well, now that I look closely. Okay. So, yeah, we've got some massive changes happening in this connection with the Death card. He feels like the changes that happen in life, I feel like this person has so much faith in the universe, and so when something happens, they know that it happens for them, and they're always looking to find the lesson in it rather than to be knocked around. They would rather be a cause in their life than an effect. Yes. So that also could indicate as well here for some people that there could be that this person is in a marriage connection, and that being with you or their feelings for you may be secret because of that, and they may be feeling a bit trapped by their own thoughts and feelings in regards to that with the Eight of Swords there. But they do feel this really special guiding light type connection with you. There's so much here that indicates that you are a real source of light for each other, especially here this angel was really telling me that at the start, this yellow angel. So in the blockages, and I just heard the mundane stuff in life, right? We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, so it's just those logistics in life. That could be physical distance. The Hermit card clarified this as well. Meditation. Perhaps you may be wanting this connection to be further along than it is, or there's some sort of indecision about moving forward. There's other things in life that keep you from each other potentially, like very busy with work and the things that you're doing. Can't be distracted, don't have time for distraction. That may be the case for someone in this connection. It's just a very slow building energy as well. If this is a slow building love, you can definitely see that here. I see things moving forward, but just not in a rushed way whatsoever, or in any way that gives you confirmation about the future either, other than knowing that this person is meant to be in your life for some reason, and there's a lot of introspection in regards to that. You're both called to meditate quite a lot when it comes to this connection, to understand each other deeper and what's going on. The best approach? He had the Lover's card with the Four of Swords and Four of Cups on either side. So again, there's so much to be learned from this beautiful connection with this person, so much to be introspective about. The Nine of Discs clarified, so it could be an indication that this is still, you're both very self-sufficient people, still living your own lives, yet to come together if that's the case. There could be some circumstances around this connection that are, that keep you from each other, whether that's other partners or life responsibilities. So there is a sense here of dissatisfaction with the way things are going, or maybe it's just feeling a bit slow, but at the same time there is this divine pull to each other and this knowing that it serves your growth. So to keep an open mind and keep an open heart as you approach this connection at all times, and take your time for meditation as well. And I feel like there may be a coming together and a learning and a separation and a meditation, sort of, you know, real introspective. And then, yeah, there may be a lot of ebbs and flows in this connection. In the outcome energy, 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands. So again, indication that if there is some really troubling or trying situations going on in your life at the moment, that there a time together or coming together in your community would be very nourishing towards you. We had the 10 of Cups, towards you both, sorry. We have the 10 of Cups as well, happiness, to clarify that. So there is a real sadness here. It could be a sadness that, you know, I do feel like time may be a constraint here with the 8 of those Pentacles in the center, and just sort of feeling like what's on offer isn't enough, or it isn't, you know, we've got those 3 cups both here that is being pined over in both of these cards. So to just recognize that there is a beauty in this connection. The 2 of Cups is behind. There is an offer of love here in the cup being offered up here as well. There's so much to learn from the situation. There's so much beauty here. Even if it's not the ideal situation of how you would want it to be, know that it does serve, and just trust in that. Trust in the universe and how it's meant to unfold. 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Your person has so much loving energy coming from them towards you. I feel like a lot of the I feel like you might mirror each other actually. Sometimes, yeah, it gets a bit knotty on the inside in regards to this connection sometimes, I feel. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of cards here that indicate twin flame type energy as well. I've kind of picked that up in a lot of the readings. So we have playfulness, exactly, right? 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. I did get that. I feel like your person makes you laugh a lot. Felt that at the start. I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in love and the universe. And that's very much about this Hermit card, these very introspective cards with the 4 of Swords. It's, yeah, going within, meditating and allowing this connection to unfold in its beautiful, natural, organic way without trying to impose any ideas onto it. It can be very hard when we have ideas and expectations or desires to really let that go and just be with it. We have Shiva Shakti archetype affirmation. Like the sacred dance between Shiva and Shakti that embodies the wisdom of the masculine and feminine, I am able to balance and hold space for both the spiritual masculine and the divine feminine within me. We have solitude from Wild Offering. Once you embrace the inner divine and know your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Again, more about flow and balance and allowing things to just unfold. Directing my focus on what's thriving creates more of what I want. That is the oracle cards for you, as the spirit wants you to know about this connection. So yeah, there may be some things about this connection that are dissatisfying or haven't met your needs totally, but there is also so much growth, prosperity and love here as well. So group 3, I'll leave that there for you, this beautiful divine connection to learn and grow from. And I look forward to reading again soon. Bye.